Hello everybody, welcome back to Lazarus Gaming, and life is Feudal Forest Village. Let's just pause this a second just so we can see where we're up to. I think from memory we just assigned people to fields. Yes, okay, cool. And I'm not sure if we've got any construction underway. Nope, nothing under construction at the moment, so we'll drop him off there. So I think we've got, what have we got at the moment? We have a stonemason, we've got a clay digger, we have a tailor, we've got a carpenter, lumberjack and foresters. We got the 5 farmers working on our field, one of which is flax, one is potato, and the other is wheat. Cool. We've got 3 hunters, no gatherers, we don't have enough people at the moment really, and we've got 2 fishermen. I might split the fisherman and the gatherer, just as one on each. As we're about to come into spring, oh, we are in spring, so we will be able to get some vegetables and plants and stuff like that, and then I'll drop it back onto a fisherman in winter. So for the time being, let's have a look. What have we got? Houses. We've got 1, 2. Nope, that's a barn. So we've got 1 which is full, 2 which has 1 space, 3 which has 1 space. Is that all the houses we've got? 1, 2, 4. So we've got about 20 people. Yeah, 21 people, but we've only got 1 teenager left and no kids, so we're not going to get much growth for the time being. I might put another house in, I think. Possibly one of the smaller ones. I think it's the cottager's cottage. How many is that? That has 5. Okay, cool. Possibly put that there. Yeah, I think there is a good spot for it. Let's just zoom in a bit so we can see where the stairs are, or the front door is rather. Okay, so we want it that way round. And right there. So this is mid. I don't know how to say it because YouTube will probably blank my video in some way at some point if I do mention it out loud. But the CV, or from an Asian place, we're in the middle of that at the moment. So most of Australia is going into lockdown currently. So it gives me the opportunity to make more videos, hopefully. So I'll be able to absolutely smash out some videos in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So get this series a bit more full. I'm going to start playing either Surviving the Apocalypse or Dawn of Man, I think, as the next game, and just see, because Dawn of Man is quite a different game and Surviving the Apocalypse is quite a different game as well from either end. So Dawn of Man is obviously at the start where you're basically cavemen in effect and working up from there, and Surviving the Apocalypse is future based, or not future but probably present day type based technologies, and after a apocalypse, a nuclear apocalypse I think it is. So it's rebuilding your life and the life of your village and town or whatever after a massive event. So both of those sound sort of like, I think, the games we want to be playing. And that'd be quite interesting, and they're not the same as this, so, or looks wise they're not the same as this, so they're very different in the way they look and feel and what they have on them, so it makes them quite different as opposed to if I was to play Banished or Ostriv. They're fairly similar to this in the videos. You'd see much of the same stuff, especially in the Banished one. So yeah, I think one or both of those I'm going to start playing shortly, and I'll start recording and posting up when I can to add more content to the channel. If you guys have any games or anything you want me to try out, or you think there's a game I should be playing because it's awesome, and you think I'm missing out by not playing it, then leave a comment in the section below, and I'll see if I can get around to it and hopefully have a go on it. So let's see, there's not a lot happening at the moment. I'm just waiting for this to finish. I might put down I need to plan out what I think we need next. I want to replace the barn. No, I've replaced the barn actually. I want to replace the warehouse at some point. This one, at some point, with the larger version of it, which is the builder's yard. This one. So I think I can't build it where I want to, which is here, because the other one's in the way. So what I might have to do is just build that somewhere over here or something. Just, you know, not really too close to anything, all upside or anything. You know, I have actually quite a lot of materials there, so I might put that down now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that now. Put that down now, and then I can destroy this one. I might destroy this barn so I can put a house or something there. Let me look. Yeah, I think so. Let's do a destruction on that, and hopefully that will should move all of the stuff into this location. Yeah, unless I thought I destroyed the wrong one then. So that should get that into that location there, which should be quite good. And we've got our carpenter's shop there, so we can always put maybe another house here, or maybe another like a production type building. What have we got? Let's see, what do we have that we can put there? Maybe a bakery at some point. Although I could put the windmill over here. Oops. I could put the windmill over here and the bakery here, so they're close to each other. What's this? Cob oven. This is another mod I had actually. This allows me to make bread, but one loaf at a time, and only one, or I think it's one loaf at a time, and only one worker can work it. So that might be something to put down actually before I get the windmill and the bakery in place. At least then I've got the additional bread income coming in, so it gives the workers a bit, or the citizens a different amount of food they can draw on, and it's very small as well. It could probably fit here. Yeah. So I probably won't put it there, but I might put it here or something maybe. Actually, I think I might, because we've just started. We've got the wheat field going at the moment, so I might actually put this in. Don't know. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. That'd be actually quite good to have. So we've got that going. Let's see what else we can put down. We could always do with more ore. We don't have an ore mine yet. but I might hold off on that for the time being. There's plenty of ore on the floor, we can pick it up. So clay is a bit harder to get, so the clay mine definitely needed to be done, and stone, we needed that urgently, so both of those are there. It's always good to have those anyway. Stone's quite hard to keep up because everything uses it. And then we've got the kiln. What does the kiln do? Charcoal production. I think you need charcoal for the blacksmith. I think he uses charcoal. So we don't have a blacksmith yet, so we don't need to worry too much about it. And this is iron smelting, so we don't need that at the moment. And this is the blast furnace. Now that looks cool as. So look. I mean, that looks like it'll probably set the village alight if I put it too close to wooden buildings. I don't know if that functions in the game or not, but it looks like it should be on a river. It looks like that's like a typical nighttime. There should be a... I thought there was an inn or something that we could put in here. Yeah, tavern. Maybe put a tavern in to cheer people up, but I don't think... Don't know if we want alcohol production or not at this stage. So I might leave that off for now. I don't know what else there is really. Oh, we've got the herbalist's hut and the healer, so we might put a herbalist's hut down and check out the radius, circumference of this. So if we put this, I'll probably put this a little bit away over here, I think. So let's just see where the front door is. I think it's this side. Yeah. Yeah, that's the front door. Okay. So we want to... I think we'll probably drop that there for now. Get some herbalist action going. We've got 2 spare citizens at the moment. So let's have a look. Let's put one into gathering. Hopefully, yeah, so that was our last teenager that has just become an adult, and nobody is getting it on for some reason. We don't have any children being expected for some reason, so hopefully this new house that we're building will resolve. You need to put a builder on to get the building working. Well, it's like the weather outside the window at the moment in my place. It's chucking down rain, miserable as. Okay. Why are they not doing anything? Oh, they are. There we go. That's better. Wood's been delivered. Great. So I think we've got plenty of materials for this. 20 stone. Yep, that's fine. I think stone's the only one we really have an issue with. Night time. I swear. I need like strings of lights everywhere to find stuff. There we go. Right. I may put another field in. No, I was using this one for the flax and the grass. Yeah. So when they've harvested this out, which they have already, I'm going to put this to grass. Which is normal growing, but no, we probably won't get it done. Doesn't matter. I'll leave that for next time. We've almost got all the wheat and all of the doesn't have as large a crop on the wheat field, 845. It's very small, small amount of wheat that comes into there. So this video is probably going to be a bit shorter because we're running at 10 speed there because there's not a lot of things to happen at this point. We're just waiting for the little bits and pieces in the population to grow slightly. Need to keep the firewood and the food up, which is they're doing fine with that for the time being. So let's have a look. There we go. Right, so hopefully this will help. There we go. There's one child. Another one. Great. There's 2 straight away. So 3. There we go. We got 3 just by putting another house in. They all got it on, which is brilliant. So let's have a look. We've got plenty of clothing at the moment. We've got tons of tools, so we'll take him off of there, and we will stick him on. Put him back into fishing for now. I'll leave the weaver going for the time being with 34. When it gets to like 50 or so, I'll take him off there. I tend to try, I haven't been paying attention to the tools obviously, so normally I try and keep them at about 50, around that, between 30 and 50. When it hits 30 I tend to put them back on and start them growing it back up to 50 again, just so it keeps it roughly, in case there's a hard period or something and everyone starts taking things. Oh, we have a building on fire, which I'm assuming they've put out. Okay, we're about to lose our crop. There we go. Okay, so we will put all of the farmers out of business, and we will increase the fishing, and we'll take the gatherer off, and we'll chuck 2 into the hunting, and we will add what, we've got 4 left, so let's put 2 into stone and 1 into clay. So, and leave 1 labourer just to carry things around and do stuff. So winter is when I like to get all the construction stuff done. So there's our house is done. Where's our other one? There we go, cob oven. So we can add some, what we're doing here. Oh, it's still being built. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. Need to find something else to do. Oh, the school. Need to put a school in. Did I? Builder's yard. We're working on the builder's yard at the moment. I need to be careful here because we could be. Yeah, we're gonna have problems with stone. I might pause the builder's yard for now, just because the warehouse, I mean, it's only 30% or so filled, so we don't really need the builder's yard at the moment, and they're just going to use up all of our materials, which we don't want. So I'll let them build the cob oven, which will be more useful, because it gives more food, and I think maybe we will grab a teenager. Nope, it's a hunter. Try and find one of our teenagers. Oh, we haven't got any. Everybody is working and an adult. So I guess we won't go hunting. We'll just leave the hunters to do the hunting. Or actually, I'm a much better hunter, so I'll probably do the hunting with this hunter here. So let's take this guy out. And we'll take this guy out, and we'll take that guy out. There's another one. Oh, nearly missed that one. We'll take the fox. Oh, did we miss him? No, we got him. And let's take a couple of stags out, and a moose. And that's like 7 animals there. I'm so much quicker. Let's see, what should we do? Let's cut this tree down here that's in the middle of my area. Take that one out. Zooms out so far. Just zooms so far away. And what we'll do now is, let's see, are they building this yet? No. Why not? Are they still taking stuff there? No. One. What is the builder doing? Carrying to storage. Ah, there we go. Oh, where are you going? Ah, they're emptying out the barn for some reason. Why aren't they building this? Oh, we've got 20 stone, 30 clay, 15 hay. Yeah, I don't know why they're not building this. That's annoying. It should be, unless they're building something else, but I don't think I set anything else up. Ah, I know where they are. They are probably, yeah, over here. No, done that one as well. Let's stick one person on there for now. Ah, that's seasonal anyway, so we can't do that one yet. He registers as a gatherer. Okay, so why aren't they building this oven? I don't know if this button actually makes them build this or not. It's weird. It doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're just emptying that barn out and carrying stuff from the barn to the large barn before they destroy it. Maybe because she's the builder, maybe she's doing that so she can take this apart. Because I did that before I did the cob oven. That must be it. They must be emptying out this 5504. God, they've got loads to do. I think that one of 22 is they need 22 people. No, that's total villagers, so that's not right. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know why they're not building this. I don't know why that button doesn't make it a priority. Ah, no, because there's an actual priority button. There we go. So let's do that. Hopefully that should make... Actually, let's do that. There we go. There we go. That's better. I forgot about the priority thing until I said the word priority. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Okay, cool. So, we should get that, and that should be able to work year round. And we've only got 685 grain, so I don't know how much they require here. I'm actually not 100% sure if I need the windmill first or not. This is the first time I've built one of these cob ovens. It's very quick to build though, and it's very small resource usage, so we've got a new baby, that's great. It's 4 of them. Ooh. Wonderful. Just wait for this last bit of construction to be done. And just in case this guy thinks he can walk off without finishing the job. Okay, he's done it. So this requires grain and water, so that's brilliant. Oh, what do we have here? Bread trencher. I don't know what a bread trencher is. I'm assuming that's a pie of some sort, or don't know what that is. Oh, vegetable pie is a bread trencher. Okay. But that needs 3 vegetables, 3 flour. Okay, I don't have flour. And I don't know if that's an issue or not. Ah, yeah, it is. Yeah, we need flour specifically. So I think that would be from when you get the windmill in place. The windmill does that. And I would say that's the same. Okay, yeah. So bread we can build without the windmill. Cook without the windmill because we just used grain and water here. So we will assign 1 person to this. No, we won't because we don't have anybody. We will take 1 of those away and we'll put it in here. And choose bread. And we can't choose OK. I don't know why that won't let me select OK. We've got the baker. 2.3 minutes. I don't know if it's just going to automatically do it because I can't choose anything else. Seems weird. Oh, I can choose that one. I can choose meat pie. Ah, it must be already selected. Okay. Great. That's fine. So if I do that and then go back to bread. Yeah, okay, it was already selected. Great, so let's see how many they make of that. So I don't know if it's just like 1 per 3 minutes. What would be great is if you could see a timer on here showing you how long left or whatever on each one. We'll let that guy just work away there for now. I'm not going to sit here and watch him for 2.5 minutes while he does stuff. Even though it is quite cool that you can do that if you want to. Let's see. Where are we up to? We're on winter. Midwinter then by the looks of it. Which is perfect. We should hit spring roughly around the time I like, about 30 minutes. So we should assign our fields. We want more grass, potato and wheat. I think I'm going to leave it like this. Now we've got the baker baking bread here. I think I'm going to leave the wheat as one of the fields and the potato. And with the potatoes and the gatherers, should be quite a good vegetable haul to last us through winters. So I don't think I need any more until I increase the population level a bit more, which I'm not going to do too fast because that's the mistake I tend to make all the time, and I put in tons of houses and then watch everybody die of starvation and hypothermia and lack of clothing and lack of everything. The only thing they tend to not lack is laziness. It gets to the stage where they just start dropping like flies and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You can't get enough people to do the jobs that you need to keep the village running. Not before they all die anyway. So I don't know if I need more wells or if just the one is enough. Should be enough. It's got 100 of 100. And it looks like he's made some bread, but they've taken it straight away. I might just pause the bread and the fish just so I can get a bit of a stockpile and so I can see how much he makes straight away. -2 degrees. It means that we're going to be going into springtime anytime now, and our fields will need to start working, so we will need to let's just see what this person's doing. Ah, she's emptying out the barn still. That's fine. And so that's fine. We'll leave her doing that for now. And what we'll do is we'll drop the hunters down to 3, I think, and the fishermen down to 2. That will give me 3. We'll drop these down to 2. That will give me another 3. That's 6. So that should be enough for 5 on the. I need 5 on the fields definitely, and then 1 gatherer. So I would be 1 short. I might drop it down to 1 fisherman. And that way I can have 2 gatherers, and hopefully they split between the actual gatherer and the herb gatherer for medicine. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just speed this up into spring. Don't think these can be still -2, so we still can't do anything with the fields. That's just what we're waiting on at the moment. Yeah, it's gone to -4 now. It's actually going the other way. Looks like a Game of Thrones winter. It's cool, our hunters are doing a fair bit. It's quite a sign that the hunters are able to keep the meat above 0, and as it goes down to 0. Above 0 in these conditions, like the fish never last long enough, which I don't know if that's because the fishermen are slow, or people just prefer to eat all the fish and then the meat afterwards. And here we go. Right, into winter. So we're going to drop that down to 2, we're going to drop that down to 2, we're going to take that to 2. We're going to put 5 into here. And we were going to drop 2 off there and put 2 into there. And that is our spring set ready to go. So let's just slow that down, let's pause that, and let's end that one there. There you go. So this is what are we in now? Year 5, I think. We're doing quite well on this little village. We've lasted quite a long time. So this is year 5. Couple more years of just building up slowly and just gathering population and adding in the few remaining main buildings that we discussed earlier, and then we'll start actually looking at trying to increase into being a more of a town rather than a village. So we'll start adding more town type buildings in. But that'll be it for now. So thank you for watching, appreciate it. If you like, to leave a like. If you dislike, to leave a dislike. If you dislike though, leave a comment so I can improve on the channel and make it better for you. And again, if you have anything you'd like to see, then let me know, and I'll try and put it into the list of games that I hope to bring out for you. Thanks a lot, everyone. Bye.